Our project is based on finding two local Hong Kong designers and ask if they're interested in collaborating for the joint venture. Let's look closer at these wonderful people. It's important to know that they do not just stay creative all the time, but also being smart marketologues and businessmen in order to make profit and sell their products.
Hello, we're students from HKDI and we would like to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
Can you tell us your name and your education, please?
My name's Tania and I graduated from London College of Fashion with Fashion Designs. And I'm now founding my own company called Dress and Print.
Oh, that's nice. Can you tell more concepts of your brand, styles, concepts, what exactly?
Oh, of my company?
Yeah.
Sure. It's basically from what I've experienced before. That's what causes my founding experts. Well, because I've worked for a lot of designer brands, like from big names like McQueen's, and then to high street names like premium leather designer bags. And I realized there's no interaction and there's no inspiration whatsoever in a design company. So that's why I wanted to found this brand where I can collaborate and crossover with different artists across the creative industry each season to make some really nice, unique style print. And then, it's been half a year and I'm on my second collections. So far, so good.
No, that's nice. And can you tell more where your inspiration comes from, like from the patterns or designs?
The inspiration mainly comes from which artists I work with for that season, because then, for the first collection, I collaborated with a fashion illustrator and a travel photographer. So it's mainly what their unique work inspires me, and then it's more like a united art collusion for each print. So yeah, the inspiration is everywhere.
Can you tell us more how you promote your brand, or how you communicate with supplier and customers?
In terms of promoting my brand, I use mainly social media because my platform is an e-commerce. So I do a lot of Facebook and Instagram and bloggers promotions, and for that I've partnered with a digital advertising company who would manage the professional side for that, so then
Hi, my name is Matthew Chow. I'm 41 years old, and I'm a designer and creator of the Charming Pop brand of leather goods.
Why did you decide to be a designer?
For me, being a designer came later. Initially, I studied accounting in Australia, in Melbourne, so I got business and then I got accounting qualification first. And then when I came back to Hong Kong to start the leather business, I actually partnered with my wife. So in terms of formal design education, I don't have. But my wife is a Bachelor of Fine Arts, and she's very talented in that respect. But the reason why I got more involved in the design side is because my wife had illness, so she was sick, and then we sort of convert the two together. So I had to be more involved in designing as well. So obviously when designing trade shows, but it's become a need as well. Yeah, so then I try to do that as well.
What are your strengths or weaknesses?
Strength and weaknesses, probably I just noted one, the main is a strength and a weakness. And it's probably a persistence to continue a path that I set out to do. So probably I started this in 2000 or 1998 to 2000. I first started making leather goods in Australia and designing in Australia as well before I came back to Hong Kong. And then obviously trying to create a brand to second sell around the world, and I created Charming Pop as a brand which I wanted to develop as an international brand.
And would you agree that the Taiwanese brand branding is infringed on Hermes trademark and copyrights?
I don't know the legal side of it, but in terms of I had a staff. Last 5 years ago she bought one, and then she liked it a lot and said, but it's a very good idea, which Hermes probably should have done themselves. They should have done that content and made it as a second line for themselves. But Hermes, they're more looking at the skills, and for a brand to for a brand to worry about that, it shouldn't be a major worry, because they're after the different customer base, different crowd, different customer base, and then even Hermes, they're buying all the heritage brands and heritage factories now in Europe. So they're spending off the hat factories, the shoe factories to keep the business running for the heritage, and that's what they're selling, the skill, which you can't copy.
They both appreciate the idea of doing joint venture together, so we decided that pop-up store in PMQ would be the best solution. We would like to hold it during the summer holidays from July to August, because this is period of time Hong Kong is full of tourists. So our target customers would be tourists and youngsters at their early 20s. The benefit of this cooperation will be the huge range of products. Both brands will increase their network, and therefore the reputation of both brands will get higher. Going back to the techniques, one will learn how to deal with leather, meanwhile the other one will learn how to apply software drawings into real-life design. Let's look closer at our personal reflections.
In this project, we've interviewed two designers. One is Matthew and one is Tania. And we've interviewed them and we've learned about how to make the two designers, how to make their products to be special, and how to continue from the industry and work with their passionate and their real designs to make you profitable.
I think that the most important things we learn about this project is how to interview real designers, how to prepare questions, and what are like the most important highlights would be probably preparation and analysis of what we the information that we get from those designers, and then apply it all into our future idea to do joint venture. And it would be very important to learn how to make it all work together.
Overall, I learned a lot from the two designers. First, I learned about how to create their brand and what is the challenges from their business. And the most challenging things, I think, that is why the two designers is suited for our project or not.
From this project, I learned more about copyright and patent, how to identify them, and now I know their difference. Also, we must find two designers to have interview. I think it's the difficult part because I don't know where can I find them. When I have this interview with two designers, we ask them about joint venture. Actually, I feel interested because about this cooperation. It is because these two designers have many experience about cooperation.
And the important thing is the social responsibilities, because it's related to customer relationship management, and customer will concerning about your responsibility for the society in the society, and the business cannot just only earn the money and ignore the reputation of business. So good business should building up the good reputation and can enhance the customer loyalty.
What I can learn on these two designers is I think innovation is a key point of success for running a business. If your product can provide a special features that's never shown in the market, and offering an appropriate marketing plan like the price setting and good promotions that can be successful.